So Rod and I joined again by the 49ers, Joe Staley and Patrick Willis. And guys, anything like that in your training regimes? Joe, what's the craziest thing you've ever seen?
Oh man, nothing like that. I mean, I've never heard of catching bricks with softened hands. It's kind of like, I don't know, oxymoron or something. I think you should catch eggs maybe. Soften your hands, soft hands. But
hope they don't break a finger out there, huh? Patrick, what about you?
I don't have anything crazy.
Nothing crazy?
I don't say crazy like that, but I don't have any regiments like that myself. I've never heard that one before. Neither.
I've never seen anybody catch bricks on a football field. Catch a football. Learn to catch a football.
Yeah, you're not throwing
Old
bricks
school.
out there.
No.
I mean, nobody's throwing bricks. Alex isn't going to throw a brick to me.
No.
Well, he wouldn't throw a football to me either.
All right, so nothing crazy. Well, coming up, you guys, the moment that we have all been waiting for. Clinton Portis exposed, revealed, whatever you want to call it. Which character will Clinton Portis be playing at a press conference next year? As decided on by you, the fan. We'll tell you coming up next.
It's time.
NFL Total Access, 32 teams in 32 days, presented by Verizon Wireless. The fans have spoken, and it's not music to the ears of the Buccaneers, the Redskins, or the Titans. According to our 32 teams in 32 days fan poll on NFL.com, those three franchises will not make return trips to the postseason in 2008. Sorry, guys. So who will be at number 13? Will it be the Saints or the Seattle Seahawks? On Monday's edition of NFL Total Access. Okay, well, probably the highlight of the week, no doubt, on this show was Clinton Portis. First of all, helped host the show, but he donned a number of characters that you, the fans, got to vote on and to select who he is going to wear for one of his press conferences this season. Okay, before I get you guys to react to them, let's take a look back here. One of the early favorites, Dr. Duich Big. Prime Minister Yaman, right there.
Yes, okay.
Bud Fox, that guy, the ultimate fighter, but never won a match, right?
Yeah.
And Electra, the green man, trying to keep the earth kind of green. And the winner is, by just a slim margin over Bud Fox, it is Dr. Duich Big.
Duich Big?
All right, how awesome is that? The toothbrush, the grill.
When I saw it the first time, I cracked up. I saw it live, and Duich Big, the whole bit was just funny.
I like doing stuff. I mean, Clinton Portis he's a comedian. I remember last year watching him do like interview. He came on there with like a tall hat looking like Don King. That was funny to me. So.
He's classic, man. All right, I can't wait to see that press conference. All right, time now for 4 downs. Training camp, you guys, less than a month away. What one thing do you plan on doing before camp starts, Joe?
I'm going to rent a cottage on Lake Michigan. I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I got a little place up there, and it's going to relax and, you know, get on the water and just have some fun.
Patrick?
Well, I'm actually going to go home for a few days. I just had a baby brother, Miss Shirley, my mom, just gave birth to my youngest sibling now, so I'm going to go home and see my family and see him.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, family man.
I know, family man. Rod,
Yeah,
quickly, anything before training camp starts for you?
Some sleep. Just sleep. That's all.
All right, best thing about the city of San Francisco, Joe?
Just the people and also food. I love to eat, so food.
Clam chowder, Patrick?
Yeah, food and the people as well.
Patrick, current running back you would send to Alcatraz.
Who you got?
Steven Jackson.
Ooh, Steven Jackson. Joe,
I like to see
defensive
that
player that you would send to Alcatraz.
Albert Hainsworth.
All right. The Grateful Dead, Metallica, and Third Eye Blind have come out of the Bay Area. Joe, we hear that you are quite a singer, although you don't like American Idol. So can you sing us out on the show?
I do a pretty mean Aaron Neville impression, so I can sing a little commercial that he did for cotton.
Rod's acting all interested here. Let's see.
Here we go. The touch, the feel of cotton, the fabric of our lives.
Rad. That's so good. All right, Patrick, you got anything that can match that?
No, I can't sound like that, but I can hear a little dance sound like do like my little.
Oh, sit down.
My
You're
little
embarrass
temptation
yourself.
little thing they said.
What you got?
Shoo-doo-doo. Shoo-doo-doo.
That's old school.
Rod, get up and show these boys something. Come on.
I cannot dance, but I like the voice, though.
I mean, I could do a wide array,
All right, you
of
guys,
impressions.
Yeah, I like it.
Good job. We love the dancing. Rock on. Don't go anywhere. Our game of the week coming up next, the 2005 NFC Wild Card game, the Panthers against the Bears.
Number one! Woo! Dreams by me!
On first and goal from the 5, split back. Lloyd and Waters line up in the backfield, and Young goes back to throw. Quick pass to the goal line. Lloyd falls in. Touchdown, 49ers.
Come on, Niners! Pound it in!
Young, straight back drop. Quick pass, left flat. Ricky Waters makes the catch. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers.
Come down again. One more time.
All right, baby.
One more time.
Great job. Yeah, baby. Great ball.
You got the last 30 minutes of this season, and you got to decide what you want to live with for a whole year. And right now, you got a long year based on the way we're playing. It's about time for a pride check. It's about time for a pride check. Come on, baby, let's go.
Waters and
Everyone in this room made a commitment, and we're there, and no one can ever take it away from us, ever!
It is 32 teams in 32 days on NFL Total Access, presented by Verizon Wireless. Team number 14, the Tennessee Titans, a playoff team a year ago, but not this year, according to your votes. We'll look back and ahead at what's next for Vince Young and the guys. San Francisco 49ers, and let me tell you what, we have him in studio. So here we go. He was the Defensive Rookie of the Year, manning the middle of the field with the San Francisco 49ers, the 11th overall pick out of Ole Miss, and the NFL's leading tackler. He was the second first-round selection of the 49ers when they picked 28th overall, starting at right tackle, who helped pave the way for running back Frank Gore. Guys, welcome in. Joe Staley here and Patrick Willis. And you guys, let's hit you right off the bat. Joe, what do you think about a rookie salary cap?
Well, I think it makes sense. I don't think, you know, people that never played a down of football in the NFL yet should be the highest paid person at their position. You know, Jake Long has not played a down in the NFL yet, and he's getting, you know, $60 million, and I think that's a little too much.
Kind of surprising to hear you say that, because both of you guys signed pretty big deals here. Patrick, what do you think?
I totally agree as well. I believe that a guy has to come in and prove himself, and I've been saying it all along. I mean, I said it before this even came out earlier in the year, that a guy has to come in and prove themselves, whatever. And, I mean, because you pay a guy all this money, and sometimes that's what it's all about. I mean, I know it's a business, you know, but sometimes you give a guy the money, that's it, you know. It's like, well, I got my money, I don't have to play nothing else, and I'm gonna be rich for the rest of my life, and so I agree as well.
So, quick hard question for you. Are you worth the deals that you signed when you were rookies?
Of course you were.
Definitely.
Say it. That was the market. That was the market.
I think I'm underpaid. No.
All right, well, we have a lot to come on this show. I think we're going to get these guys a little crazy, definitely get some of their opinions still to come on NFL Total Access, presented by Verizon Wireless. With Patrick and Joe here with us, they take us inside the minds of offensive guru Mike Martz and defensive whiz Mike Singletary with exclusive behind-the-scenes access. Plus, just because you're the last pick in the draft doesn't mean you can't make an impact. You get to meet this year's Mr. Irrelevant, Rams linebacker David Vobora, who has a very special surprise for someone on later on in the show. We look back, then forward to the Tennessee Titans. What did they do last year that will help them get back to the playoffs this year? The answer coming up in 2 minutes.
Good day for some football. Time to start the show.
Well, they can run the...
See that now. Call it out, number one.
The more they've stayed last in both total and scoring offense in 07. The birthplace of the West Coast offense has seemingly lost its direction over the last 3 seasons. Our Marshall Falk caught up with his former coach to see if the greatest show on turf has headed west and how young quarterback Alex Smith is adapting to his system.
Let's go get one, fellas.
You've worked with some guys. You think about Trent Green. And we have nothing.
So 49ers sophomore offensive lineman Joe Staley helping us out today here in the studio, helping me co-host. And Mike Martz, you've had enough time to kind of get to know him. What has his impact been so far?
Well, Martz is he's known as an offensive guru, and the possibilities with this offense are really endless. And what it's about is just about getting the ball in the playmakers' hands. You know, we have Frank Vernon, Isaac Bruce came over from St. Louis. You know, you have a lot of playmakers on this offense, and so we're going to try to get them the ball.
Yeah, big question in San Francisco is what will happen at the quarterback position. Of course, Alex Smith, the #1 draft pick. What's your insight?
Well, you know, Alex and Sean both took reps at the ones in OTAs, and they both showed something different. You know, Alex has a lot of experience. He's a mobile quarterback and good leader out there on the field. And same with Sean. Sean's a very, very good leader. Commands the huddle. He has really good intangibles. So it's going to be interesting to see the battle in training camp unfold.
What's the biggest difference between the two?
Well, I'd just say the biggest difference right now is as far as the game time experience. You know, Sean's only played in those 2 games last year. You know, Alex had 3 years under his belt so far, and but they're new to the offense. They're going to have the same opportunities to learn and show what they can do.
Sean Hill and Alex Smith vying for the job there. All right, Rod is over with Patrick Willis, and Rod, get Patrick to bring us up to speed on the 49ers defense.
You know what? I'm with one of the best linebackers already in the National Football League. Rookie this past year. What was your first year like for the 49ers?
It was unbelievable. I was thankful to be part of the 49ers organization, a part of that defense, a part of the, I mean, it was wonderful. I mean, I wouldn't want to be any other place.
You know, we have an exclusive look at Solomon Wilcox, our guy, your coach, Hall of Fame coach Mike Singletary, breaking down a playbook on what makes a Mike backer good. Let's take a look.
Let's go get one, fellas.
Illustrate for us, what is it you want your linebackers to see?
I call it the price.
Great.
I got to go. I like this kind of party, baby.
I love to look at defensive coaches go on tape, but tell me your outlook of 08 for your defense with the 49ers.
I think our defense is going to be a whole lot better than we were last year. I know a lot of people give us a lot of credit last year for some of the things that we done. And, you know, we done some things well, but there was a lot of things too that when you go back and you watch film that we have to get a lot better on, and that's what we took minicamp, and that's what we took in the OTAs, so we're really looking forward to getting things crisp and ready to go.
You know, I remember a play last year. You ran down a receiver, Sean Morey, for the Cardinals, in a play that, I mean, you're looking at the play right here. You're the Mike backer. They're just throwing a little, you know, out route to the receiver, going to the outside. But you ran this guy down. Do you amaze yourself at times? Because you amazed me on this play right here.
I mean, that's one of the things that, you know, I've always took with me ever since I was young, is that, you know, a coach can draw up the X's and O's all day, but hustle is just something that you have to have inside of you. You have to want to be able to go. You know, in your mind, you have to think that you can make every play. And one thing that our special team coach talk about all the time is that there's two types of players. There's a player that says, all right, I'm going to make the play, and there's guys that wait for someone else to make those plays. And I'm the type of guy, I want to make the play or whatever, and I just have that kind of hustle inside that says no matter what, you can do it.
Well, Alex, I've just talked to one of the best middle linebackers in the National Football League. Back to you.
And Rod, a lot of coaches out there wishing that they could coach Patrick Willis's hustle. Well, still to come on NFL Total Access, what's the prognosis for the Titans this season? Can Vince Young take the next step and lead the team?